Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Arsenal FanTV America. Another episode coming back to you here from the Pacific Northwest, USA. A lovely day. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. Yes, it is, because we beat Tottenham. We beat our noisy neighbors. Earlier today, Arsenal went to the Tottenham Stadium and were able to grab a 1-0 scrappy win. But listen, I'll take that win over anything. I don't care how they played. I don't care about who showed up or who didn't. But what I really cared about as a team, they were very resilient towards the end. We scored the goal. We could have easily conceded a goal. I mean, we could have been drawn in this game. We could have lost this game. But, I mean, stats, you look at the stats, and stats says that Tottenham had more shots, better shots. They should have won the game, God forbid. But, of course, that's on paper, because the reality is Arsenal were the winners today. The Gunners prevailed at Tottenham and were able to come back with a very, very precious 3 points, 1-0 win over Tottenham. Yes, of course, Mancity won last night or yesterday, and that puts pressure, of course, on you going in, because if you lose, you're going to be away from City early on, and we don't want that. We don't want the gap. We want to put the pressure on them. They played 4, they won 4. We played 4, we won 3, and then the referee got a draw out of us in 1 or beat us in 1, so we had, that draw in front of Brighton, of course, because of that ridiculous Declan Rice red card. But hey, listen, we move on. Now we have 3 wins, 1 draw. So we're sitting pretty comfortable with 10 points. Second, just like Newcastle United, same thing. They're sitting second. They also won 3 and drew 1. And City sitting on top, 4 wins out of 4, 12 points. Of course, Arsenal putting the pressure like that means a lot, and it really tells everyone that this year we're really here to win it all. So I think I like that. I think this is a great sign for what to come this season. And if we can be consistent now and not just go to Southampton and lose, or to, Fulham, if we can, get these good wins out of nothing, then I think this is our year, because we looked good today. We looked solid. We fought. We looked strong. And that, I think that was what we were lacking, is that solidarity. I mean, the fight. We always talk about back in the day, Arsenal, you had Patrick Vieira. They had players that are strong. Even Cesc Fabregas, the resilience of him as a player, he was terrific. He was always solid, box to box, going at it, pressuring. And today we saw all Arsenal players doing the same thing. Of course, Jurriën Timber, we can never not mention him when we're going to talk about how solid and how strong. And that was a North London derby. So listen, I'm going to pause. I'm going to ask you right now, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and like and share. Hopefully you'll love this episode. We're going to go to how we started, how Arsenal started in front of Tottenham today. David Raya in goal. I thought he was very good on the day. His ball distribution was epic. Passing out and or throwing it and or sending it deep, he was really on point today. So David Raya, I think I give him 9 out of 10 today. Again, fantastic job. Fantastic job by the Spanish goalkeeper. We go in front of him. We had Ben White, as always, as usual. We had William Saliba, Gabriel, and then on the left, it was Jurriën Timber. And I liked how Timber played and how he attacked, kept fighting. Jurriën Timber is a very strong lad, and he kept fighting up front, so he kept that pressure on the left side. Got a yellow card also, got into it with the goalkeeper, but thank God it wasn't a red. He didn't do anything really. He was just trying to grab the ball, and it's a move. You grab the ball, you bring it to your side, and he had the ball, so he had to go for that 50-50 chance. This is a North London derby, so I'm not sure why the referee gave him the yellow card, but we move on. Hey, it is what it is. Referees are bad, and it is what it is. I mean, you could talk about this referee for days and how many yellow cards he gave and calls all over the place, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to go continue who started for Arsenal. So we're going to go to the midfield. We, of course, as you all know, Martin Odegaard was injured, played for his country with the international break, but unfortunately he had an ankle injury, and it is what it is. He didn't play. Make the long story short, He didn't play. Also, Declan Rice, because of that ridiculous red card, did not or was not able to start. Declan Rice is fit, thank God, but he was not able to start. So in the midfield, you had Jorginho, yes, and of course you had Thomas Partey and Trossard. I thought Trossard did a great job. One of my man of the match recommendations, Thomas Partey. He was all over the place. He was trying to also correct for the lack of speed for Jorginho, as you all know. Jorginho was only passing sideways. All the tackles are the 50-50 balls. He got knocked off of it. I don't know if he was the one that should have played that game. I would have loved to see Waneri come in. The 17-year-old, I know he's young, but I think he would have done a much better job than Jorginho. But hey, Thomas Partey made it up. And again, great job by Thomas Partey. And also I thought Trossard ran back a lot. Martinelli ran back a lot, covered a lot. And I thought Trossard in that midfield position did really, really well. Up front, Kai Havertz was the same through the middle, and he was holding, and he was doing a great job again. To the right, Bukayo Saka doing his best, running back to defend, amazing. And of course, we got to mention Bukayo Saka now. He assisted from a corner this game. So now this is the 4th assist in 4 Premier League games for Bukayo Saka. Martinelli was on the opposite side or on the left side. And listen, I thought Martinelli had a great game. Kai Havertz had a great game. I thought that most, if not everyone, had a great game. We also saw a couple of substitutes came in the second half. It was good to see Raheem Sterling gets his first touches for Arsenal as an Arsenal Football Club player. He came in at the 80th minute for Martinelli. Another substitute at the 80th minute. We saw Gabriel Jesus for Trossard at the 80th minute. 6 minutes later, Bukayo Saka left for Waneri. And I really like this young kid. Again, watch out for him. His footballing IQ, his intelligence on the ball is second to none. I really like how he moves, the strength on him. He's got a great left foot, and he also got a good right foot. Good player, good midfielder, can also be a winger, can penetrate through the middle, powerful, strong. I think he's going to be a heck of a player in the future. Of course, he's 17 years old, so he's so young. But I like to see him coming in such a game that's, you're playing against Tottenham, North London derby, Premier League away. That's as really as tough as it gets, or as intense as it gets. So, of course, let's go real quick and talk about the goal. Like we said, Bukayo Saka that went out 80th minute for Raheem Sterling, assisted a corner kick. He sent one of his beautiful left foot curvers into the box, of course, on top of the 6-yard box. And who was there? Gabriel Magalhaes, our defender. Yes, Gabriel jumped the highest, headed that ball, headed that ball, and it was an incredible by-the-book header. Of course, the goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yes, 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. And we are up. North London derby. And guess what? London is red. Arsenal won. And what a win that was. I'm talking about intensity and energy. At this level, the intensity, the energy bring intensity. And the intensity and this energy will be a huge factor in determining who wins a game like that. So, like I said earlier, Arsenal, they did not have ball possession as much as Tottenham did, right? Let's go to the stats real quick. Tottenham had 64% and Arsenal had 36%. Tottenham had 13 shots. Arsenal had 7. Yes, 13 shots to 7. Tottenham had 492 passes and Arsenal had 281. Yes. So again, stats, Tottenham got that game. The only stat that matters at the end is what? We won 1-0. Congratulations, Jaguars. What a game. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. And don't forget one more thing. We're playing what next? Yes, Champions League football. We go to Italy on this upcoming Thursday, and we're going to play Atalanta in Italy. Hopefully we grab a win there because we're going to need it. You're playing PSG, you're playing Inter Milan also away. So we need early wins in the Champions League with this new, Champions League phase group thing that's happening. And hopefully we, secure a place into the next round, right? After that Champions League on Thursday, Sunday, which I don't know why they didn't make it Monday Night Football, but Sunday, we have to go play Manchester City at the Etihad. Yes. So how tough is that? Thursday, go Friday, Saturday. I mean, you're in Italy. Thursday, you got to fly back Thursday night. You get Friday, Saturday, and then you go back to Manchester. I mean, are you going to fly directly to Manchester? That's how tough it is. Intense toughness. You got to bring your energy. You got to bring your A game. You're playing, again, two very, very important back-to-back games. Yeah, of course, you're going to ask me, what are you going to predict? And I'm thinking, it's hard. It's not easy to say, listen, we have the power, we have the confidence. Let's go beat both of them. Let's go beat Atalanta in Italy, and let's go beat Man City at the Etihad. Now, this is great, optimistic, right? Realistic? Question mark. Why? Atalanta, go beat them there. Why not? Arsenal are very capable. Man City beat them at Etihad. They have 4 wins still at the Premier League. They're very strong there, so I would be happy with a draw. Who knows? Anything can happen on this coming Sunday, and hopefully Arsenal come back with a win. Why not? We have the team. We have the power. We've been there. We've done that, and we could do it again. Come on, you Gunners. Bring us that win away in Italy to Atlanta, and bring us another win from the Etihad, and we'll be the happiest fans on earth. Or don't, and we're still happy. Thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate it. And again, appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and the like and share if you love the episode. And I will see you the next episode. Thank you, and bye now.